All right. Next, we have Georgia Tech. Brent Key is the full-time head coach now. After doing a decent job last year as the interim, 5-7 a year ago, their win total is at 4.5. So
Hmm. Hmm.
things aren't getting any easier at Georgia Tech. They have a lot of issues kind of internally. Um, yeah, the quarterback job will be either Zach Pyron or Haynes King. So they have a couple names there at least. Haynes King is the name, and Zach Pyron is the guy who might actually win the job. Um, it does feel like it's a bit of a just kind of an unknown everywhere because it is Brent Key in his first full off season. Georgia Tech hasn't really done anything to inspire a ton of confidence, but it does seem like they always win or one or two games they're not supposed to. Um, Looking at their schedule, they get South Carolina State, they get Bowling Green. So if you're looking for some easy wins, like theoretically that would be a few. They always play Clemson and Georgia, so there's that. Go to Ole Miss this year. Um, they have to go to Miami. I don't know. Like, what do you think about Georgia Tech? I guess first of all, tell me what you think about the hire and the program in general, and then if you
Yeah.
want to dive into this year, tell me what you think about the schedule.
The program in general is it's a tough place to be, right? To be a little
Yeah.
brother in a place where, yeah, George is just kind of, yeah, just mowing down everything in its path right now. I will say this that Brent Key did a really good job to finish out the
Mm-hmm.
year. They were competitive. They were competitive with Georgia for one half. Now, like the second half, they ran out of gas. That was a close game at halftime, and yeah, the final score may not indicate that. I like Georgia Tech. I think that I think I like the hire. The hire, they thought maybe they could have gotten someone else, but this guy, Brent Key, did such a good job in his opportunity that I think you had to give him a shot. I don't think Georgia Tech was really left with an alternative. They have a tough schedule. They play Ole Miss in the non-conference you mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
Georgia always, and Clemson always. Like that's tough. Like that's not fun to
Yeah.
play those teams. I guess Clemson not non-conference, but that's a tough conference game. I think they go over though. I think Georgia Tech covers. I think they get to at least five again. I think they might even get to six. Yeah, I like Georgia Tech. I like the direction they're headed.
Yeah, I do like that. Although there are tough games in their schedule, there's also teams that I feel like they can clearly beat, including in the ACC. So I expect them to go 5-7 again. I'm joining you on the over.
Okay.
It does feel like the whole thing could collapse, and not even based on Brent Key, but just some of the other things going on there. Where I don't know, it feels a little rough, but yeah, we'll see.